Greetings!
Hello.
We're here at last. What are you saying? It's 10 minutes late, well 20 minutes late to get started. That's because someone's in the building called the World Champion of X-Wing and he wouldn't get off the table. So for any complaints or letters of admonishment, please send them to Simeon Delapina, care of 118.com, somewhere in London. No one cares about. So, what are you saying? You alright, everyone? Give us a wave. Baron Landor! Oh, would lick you like a lollipop. Lukey, Matt Witham, Tavern Wars, what are you saying? It's another night with me, just one game, because I've got to go home, because Scarlett, he is feeling okay, he's alright, he's not, he's, Evening Ulfric, John Vickery, Rattler, Paul, hello, yeah, I've got to go. Scarlett rung me today. She had 2 big teeth taken out. She's having all braces put in, and they've had to pull these 2 massive teeth both at the same time. And bless her, man. I don't know what they've given her, but she's not right. So she wants her daddy to go and get her and make her chicken soup. So I'm gonna do this game, and then Kylo and someone. It might just be Kylo. If it is, bear with him. He's on his own, but me and Alex are going to commentate on this one. And yes, look, I saw in your comments, the reason why I put this one on was I just played against this list, this 4 Nantec list, and like FFG really do need to get a grip on the sort of releases they're putting on. This is not going to be good for X-Wing. It's a very negative play experience if you don't know what you're doing around it. I'm not saying it can't be beaten. I beat it, and I beat it using 2 X-Wings and an A-Wing, but it's absolutely nonsense when you see what they can do and what they can chain together. And they've done it again. How is it they didn't see that a PS4 with Predator, everything works off their bullseyes with their big gun, and then Snare, 4 ships, exactly 50 points. Like, come on.
Yeah, they got to see these kind of things.
Like,
really.
no one, spam lists like this are not fun for anyone, surely.
Because 4 ships is hard enough in any faction.
Yeah.
And then you go and give it a whole bunch of tractor beams and Predator.
So feelings, guys. What do you think? Am I just being a grumpy sod? And like, I won, but I still genuinely think it's going to put a lot of people off of X-Wing having play experiences that can arise with these ships. And they are nonsense, sir. They are nonsense. When you read the actual wording and stuff, flying over rocks and still doing all their nonsense is madness.
Yeah, Jack's got a massive amount to do here.
No, Kevin's too good for this.
Yeah, way too good for this. He's taking
Hey,
aces.
Fun Dan, what are you saying, bro? Come in and say hello to everyone first. And we are massively out.
Ready whenever you guys are.
Just start it, mate.
Yeah,
We're sat here waiting for you. Just come say hello, let him squeeze behind you. You can squeeze behind. It's a blanket. Hi, everyone. That's why we're late. Because he wouldn't stop playing Tim Shalabim. I'd argue that testing the limits is what game design is about, especially now you can fix things on the fly. So your argument is great, but what you need to remember, Baron Lando, is they've had how long to test these things anyway? I'll give you money and go. Can I have some change, please? Right, so I do understand what you're saying, but for me, personally, it's 4 weeks before Worlds. They ain't going to have another big event before Worlds, so there's no time or no like big precedent like they like to fix the points. And they've had plenty of time playtesting this. Trust me, I know ensnare was an issue. Even on the PS6, it's the same on these things. It is nonsense trying to play around it. So they could have fixed it a lot better in the playtesting side.
Can I grab your car keys? Need my jumper.
It must be on the side somewhere out there, mate. I'm not saying I agree with it, but it's what's going on. No, but do you know what, Lando? Don't need to do that. This release honestly feels like a Games Workshop release.
Yeah.
It's like, this is new. If you ain't brought 4 of these, you're in a much tougher position. I'm not saying if you don't run 4 Nantex, you can't win X-Wing. What I'm saying is they're just too bloody good, and they do too. The dial, my God,
incredible.
that's the whole thing. You know, the whole package he's looking at the dial, the agility, the prime, everything they can do, and balling it all in together. Some of them can, if they done right, you can get 4 actions a turn out of one of these without any stress. Boost, barrel roll, focus and rotate, or evade and rotate. No stress. And then a dial that's just ridiculously good. Yeah, I just, they should know. I never brought into X-Wing for Games Workshop releases. Yeah, I agree. And honestly, it's combos like this, Baron, that when you got people in the playtesting groups like Heaver and all of that lot, come on, what, you couldn't see that fits. That's like a 50-point fit. So someone must have tested stuff like this and gone, no, they're fine, they're perfectly acceptable.
Which isn't really.
It isn't right at all.
Isn't right in the slightest.
I know you don't, Baron. I've always get passionate about things that potentially could push people away from the game or stop people coming into the game. They look all right, dude. They look all right. We've only got someone flying 1 in the room, but because Kylo had this nonsense list, I thought I'd put it on for you guys.
I took the Y-Wing today.
Was it good?
Right?
Did it work out all right? Well, Alex was running a Y-Wing. He'd tell you all about it.
So the fact it changes the crit down to a hit kept it alive 1 turn longer than it should have been alive, which obviously annoyed him a little bit. And the fact it's got that, massive 90-degree arc for 7th Fleet Gunner, it meant it was a lot easier to get off. The dial's not fantastic, but no Y-Wing dial is ever going to be fantastic.
As long as you're not stressed, it ain't that bad.
And I put regen on it because it's only 3 points.
It's not even, it's 1 point, isn't it?
No,
it's 2 points.
3 points.
On PS1, on Agility 1, it should be 2 points.
1 second, let's have a look.
Same as Sims, surely.
That's wrong actually. Might only be 2 points, I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right. Look, they could have just been intelligent enough so that lists like this were built where you couldn't have 4. They were 52 points or something.
It's 3 points basically.
Yeah, the traditional Y-Wing dial has always been bad, but it's not that bad at all.
But it came as a very good utility ship. I knew it was going to die, but I traded my Y-Wing for Wolf and 2 shields on Luminara.
Yeah, that's well worth it.
And no damage on any of the Jedi. He just spent the time shooting at the Y-Wing, so it made its points back by killing Wolf, and an additional 2 shields on Luminara. It was good. I mean, in theory, that's 6 points of regen. Those 2 shields, so it's 6 points.
Yeah, totally.
Over it gained. Then I put crack shot on it just because I might as well spend the point. I didn't get crack shot off, but it was a threat. It was there.
It's not so much about, I get it. Certainly going to push my buttons, anything that's really negative as far as I'm concerned. But I get what they're trying to do. They want to sell units, but ultimately, when you make really, really OP negative experiences, you push players away.
Yep.
It's my biggest concern. I'm an experienced player, and I beat it because even my opponent went, it was a pleasure watching you stay out of arc the whole game. But it's kind of such a heavy tool. And I'm sure you watch it get pulled apart now, but... Death Rain, what are you saying?
I mean, yeah, the model is ridiculously cool. It's massive as well. You can fit in the delta right up into the back of it. That's how big that Y-wing is.
Yeah.
If you get a little delta
Chirag,
and push it into
hello
the back.
mate. Yeah, the Y-wing's enormous compared to the old one. The paint job's terrible. Turn up your volume. No one's as loud as me.
Broadside was the ability, was the pilot that I took just for that passive mod. Because when you're using the ion cannon out of the side, it's not unheard of to get hit focus blank. So you just change that over. You're only ever focusing with it.
Yeah, those three. What's her name? Duchess and Sontia Vader is
It's
very,
a very
good list.
Yeah, it's strong. And a lot of people have tooled it slightly differently for each one. So like I think there's 199 points, which is what Kev and Alessandra have been flying, and
Yeah.
Lewis Whiffen. And like where it's got the tools, it doesn't necessarily need the bid, and it's really strong.
What's Ahsoka Gunner? I've missed that. What does Ahsoka Gunner do?
Here you go. I'll bring up the card. Ahsoka, after you execute a maneuver, you may spend one force and choose one friendly ship at range 1 to 3 in your firing order.
So she's kind of like a coordinator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's really close to our actual ship ability.
Who knows? The 4 assassins only come with Predator, right? Is that
Yeah,
right?
I believe so.
4 assassins come with Predator. These boys, without maneuver and afterburners, are bonkers. Right? And this is not at all a list that you just put on the table and win with. You need to fly, definitely. But the outmaneuver, if Jag plays it right, all 3 of them should be coming at different angles onto the attack, so that whoever he picks, the other 2 are going to end up getting outmaneuver off.
Yeah.
And outmaneuver's massive. It's so big on these things. Paired with afterburners on all of them,
Exactly.
they are really good. A lot of fun as well.
And
That's my sort of X-Wing.
I think Jag is moving after as well. No. He's only moving after the Guri.
60. Yeah, they're 3s, that's right.
Yeah. But yeah, it is 4 3s with Predator. Fits.
Kylo's flying a very oppressive, broken nonsense. Yes, they're PS4. So what you're looking at is the new version of Quad Phantoms. It's just simple. All right, we ain't got Duke, but it don't matter. We'll just take away one of your green dice, so it's really actually better.
Yeah. Everybody's
Wait till they start. If he plays it right, wait till they start chaining tractors amongst themselves, and it all just goes mental, and you're like, what on earth is happening here? They're so quick as well, man. 5 forward, rotate, boost forward, focus. What are you building?
Well, 2 Star Vipers and Guri, but I built
3 dice bullseye,
Guri.
2 dice arc. That is correct. But remember, a 2 dice primary is not a bad thing when you're only rolling 1 green dice or no green dice or whatever it is.
So you can get 2 with Predators afterburners, Guri without maneuver collision detector afterburners, and still have a 6-point bid.
Nice. The outmaneuver on all of them is amazing though.
Yeah.
He's got a 4-point bid on it now, which is mad.
Oh, it's so hard for these Star Vipers to engage this. Like to come in at 3 different angles on 4 ships that are also coming in at 4 different angles.
That's brave, Kylo. Why would you do that? Why would you tractor beam yourself there?
I think he's going to barrel roll and hopefully try to block that Star Viper. But I don't think that Star Viper's got much of a need to do anything other than like 3 forwards barrel roll out of the top.
I don't see why he needed to do that. This is way too aggressive. Way too aggressive.
He's playing it very much as a point and click.
That is not a great idea.
I guess he can always tractor beam it back into arc.
Liam, this is not interesting. You are better than this list.
How'd you block a bendy barrel?
We can't block, can he?
No,
Because
no.
he moves after him.
But I mean, like Guri can move in now, barrel roll out of his arc, and then at the end of the engagement phase, you go have a tractor beam, barrel roll Guri back into range 1. Do the exact barrel roll he barrel rolled to get him out of arc. Yeah. Yeah, I think he might just track Guri.
But he's too far off for that shenanigans.
What do you think? Guri's just done like a one bank and a
The only way that could happen, right? So yeah, here's what I could see. You could barrel roll that Nantek to the left towards Guri. The other one comes in with a hard 3, rotates its arc, boosts itself forward, right, and gets itself ready for the start of combat. Then gives it to his mate.
Who then gives it to
Yeah,
Guri.
his mate has to hand it. No, you can't do that because you can't have 2.
Well, no, because his mate would have to hand it off first.
Yeah, his mate would have to hand it off. No, I don't think that works. I think he's gone in way too quick on this approach. He had no need for that. They've got one banks, hard ones. He should have sat back where he can have that range 1 engage.
And also, I think it looks like there's 2 Star Vipers at range 3 of attracted Nantax.
Yeah, it looks
There's
like
going to be no retaliation.
there's going to be no Nantak there.
Yeah. It will get shot by both of those, I think, because you get outmaneuver off both of them because he's not in the bullseye arc.
Where are those arcs pointing? To the right or to the left or what?
I don't know, I think they're pointing to the right.
Or they're all pointing forward?
Possibly. No, it's difficult.
Why would you barrel roll yourself into range of Guri?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh, that's Guri there.
Yeah, that's Guri.
Oh, I didn't know that was Guri there. Right, yeah.
Yeah, Guri's in trouble.
Guri's in massive amounts of troubles, guy. He bumped.
He bumped.
Oh, that's it.
He's going to get 2 given... Well, because he can give him a tractor beam.
Why would you? You give him both tractor beams, you leave him where he is.
Yeah, and then
right?
just hit him.
And you shoot him with a range 1 and a range 3.
Yeah.
At -1 agility.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? Why help him out?
Why barrel roll him?
Why barrel roll him?
No, he's got to do it with a bendy barrel roll, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't. Tractor beam's different.
Right, okay.
No. I think you need to tell him that they have to barrel roll. Hold on, Ryan, are you in the chat? Am I right there? He's got to use the straight barrel roll.
Are they cheating?
It must be a bendy barrel roll. All right, okay, it's fine.
Yeah, cool.
So he's done it alright.
He's done it alright.
He's not cheating.
What do you want to see, Ash?
No, I'm about to roll. I'm going to go and pick some dinner up.
Yeah. Is that like a postman phrase?
You
for
think
some
you'll be
sort?
up for next Monday?
100%, mate.
Right, so everyone, next Monday, 100%, because Alex is starting his job next Monday. He won't be with me. I know. 19 years my son's been looking for a job. 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know, innit?
10 minutes.
Works there, man.
Right, so next Monday, Rasta and Ash is happening, but it's not really Rasta and Ash. Ash is going to be interesting. I'm going to stick
He's gonna
plastic
paint-
together.
Yeah. And but, what, are you sticking shit together?
I'm making
Things
Anakin's
together?
pod racer.
Oh. What? Really?
Yeah, really, out of a Naboo starfighter.
Cool. Well, I've finished 2 books this week of the new canon, so we'll talk about that.
He's got stuff to talk
Yeah,
about,
we're gonna
guys.
dissect some new trailer info that we've been speculating on with a couple of people, and we'll get talking. Right.
I like it.
I know, it's going to be good. I've got some interesting bits. Did you know, in fact, I chuck one at you now. Have you read the Captain Phasma book? You know they did the book for Phasma.
Right, I haven't read it,
Yeah,
go on.
but so I just finished that. It's written by this chick who wrote the new Galaxy's Edge book, Black Spire Outpost. and a lot of the characters are the same in both books. So I thought I'd better read Phasma. Phasma's armour is made out of Emperor Palpatine's Naboo yacht.
Shut up.
Oh, wicked.
That's why
Really?
it's chrome, like Naboo
Yeah.
chrome, like
That's wicked.
so she had some armour and took it into this factory and reconditioned it with the panels that she took off the crash yacht. Legit in the book.
Yeah, yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
And that's why you tune in Monday.
That's right.
Right.
I've got more. I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Wicked.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, listen. And anyone that watches me Monday, next time I'm off camera working, someone shout in the chat for God's sake. Because I went home and watched it all back and I was screaming at myself. There's this good like 15-minute portion where I've lost in my own little world off camera. Shout it up, boys. No need to just make the whole night a conversation about waggle wheels. Oh, I should be on Twitch earning money. What am I doing?
This one, doolies?
What am I doing?
You should be heisting with the rest of the heisters.
I'm going to get my heist on, Alex. Twitch, there we go. So, Guri took nothing. Yeah, Dice just saved him there, I think.
I mean, did he really
Took-
need to barrel
he
it
took-
onto the rock?
He took no damage onto the rock.
Yeah. But I mean,
I wouldn't have barrel rolled it
I
onto
think
the
that
rock.
was a great range one focus
I
shot.
would not have barrel rolled it onto the rock at all. I would have left it where it was. I hate that list.
Inquisitor's time.
Yeah, it's nonsense. All I can recommend is I played it on 2 weekends ago with my double Jedi, and you just got to try and fly past all the Inquisitors and just kill the shuttle without losing any points. That's the only way I can see to beat it, because you can't hurt the bloody Inquisitor ties.
Oh, you got lots of points to play with.
Yeah, no, it's a Grand Inquisitor, 2 Barons. They've all got fire control system. They've all got missiles. I think even Inquisitor might even have sense. See, those Nantex have got so many options open to them with their dials. So many options. All the ones bar the 1 forward. All the 2s, all the 3s, 4 forward, 5 forward.
Gem Solo just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you, Jeb Solo. Followed up on the next attack by direct into direct interview. Ugh, that's horrible. Better than fuel leak into direct though. What is that? Like someone lost the tractor beam token? I don't understand, Jem. Explain what you mean.
Oh no, how'd you get rid of a tractor beam?
Oh
token?
well,
It's
at the
just-
end of the round they're removed.
Yeah. It's not like you could do a green maneuver or something.
Oh right, you get rid of it at the end of the round. That's it. Or these Nantex, they have this thing called ensnare, where they can hand them off at the start, at the end of the activation phase.
But Plo Koon.
Oh, Plo
says
Koon.
no.
Plo Koon
yeah.
might become relevant, but I think the Jedi do all right with these, because Jedi are broken as well.
Well, they can just get out of the arcs. Start the engagement phase, you may spend 1 force to choose another friendly ship at naught to do. If you do, you may
Yeah.
transfer 1 green token to it, or transfer 1 orange token from it to yourself.
It's not a great approach from Jag at all.
No.
He's got 3 of them basically in the same spot, and he's all 4 of those Nantex can draw guns, and it'd be close to impossible for any of those to arc dodge.
Yep.
You know, really hard for them to be arc dodging.
I mean, what's green on their dial?
And this is the thing though, with their PS3, right? So they can move, the Nantex could potentially move. Okay, I'll tractor beam myself to rotate. I'll barrel roll myself out of your arc, But now I've got you for the start of combat to give you the tractor beam
That's it, and then
token and
boost.
shoot you at range
Yeah,
1.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like the Chopper's brutal. On Sunday, at least 2 players were flying double Falcon. It was named the Hangover List.
What, like Han Lando?
Probably Han Lando, right?
Or what, Scum or Rebel?
Yeah, Han Lando.
But Scum or Rebel?
Yeah, true. Scum or Rebel. It's very true. It'd be Rebel.
Yeah, I think so. But
because Han Lando, Scum's rubbish. Yeah, I know. Can I say, man, he's still getting over the toxic shock from the stinging nettle. Hey, come in here with your steroid-fueled rage.
Jesus. Wreck-It Ralph?
Wreck-It Ralph. Let's call him that. Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, Clive, if you're listening, thank you for the cake, mate. It's lovely. We've been eating it. The team and everyone in the store are having some cake tonight. Clive sent us an awesome birthday cake, so thank you, mate.
And happy birthday.
Yeah, no, you couldn't have the Lando version in Resistance in S. Or can you? No, he don't fly it, does he? It's Ray,
that?
Han, Chewie, and a generic.
Lando, yeah. There's no Lando.
No, there's no Lando, dude. We're probably gonna get a Lando though.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Now that we got the Skywalker coming, they'll have to do that as a card pack.
And then the Num.
And if we don't get Nien Num, and take a photo before it was cut. I don't know. Actually, I think Ash might have. Ash.
Ash is gone, isn't he?
He's gone.
He just left.
I think Ash did.
I think Ash did. Yeah.
It had a big old asterisk on it and a number 60. So he's going to afterburners 1 bank and then he's going to curvy barrel. You don't want to stay there, big boy. It'll make you regret it. Well, it depends, really. The Rebel and Republic Y-Wings are, they're similar beasts, but they're very much slotted into different lists. So I would say Republic because you can put Jedi with them. We were having this conversation, right? So I was running today Jake, Wedge and Luke just for some fun. And we were making the comparison that would I pay 4 points on Luke to have an extra shield, a Delta's dial, and an extra force charge? And I was like, yep, that's what Obi-Wan Kenobi is. So I think Republic have just better ships than Rebels do. No, they're not. Republic don't need R4s. If you need an R4 on a Jedi, you're doing something wrong. Jedi just need an R2 and Delta 7. You never need hard turns. And if you do, it's a 1 because you ain't stressed. The power of the Jedi is fine-tuned controls and never having to be stressed unless you K-turn.
Well, yeah,
And even then,
yeah.
the 1 bank and fine-tuned controls is enough to get you anywhere you need to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, 1 bank, then boost or barrel,
Yeah.
and then boost or
And
barrel.
then boost or barrel, yeah, absolutely.
Y-Wing doesn't need R4. Y-Wing just needs...
How many reds are you doing? You ain't going to be doing that many. Chopper's funny on the Y-Wing.
Well,
Or even a 2-point regen on a PS... on
it's
a
3-point regen.
Is it 3
points?
What is the
yeah,
arc?
it's confirmed.
3 points.
3
as well.
points as well. 3 points is the cheapest.
Right, okay. Well, it's nothing though, is it? 3 points for two extra shields.
It's 2 points for R4 or 3 points for 2 extra shields. I'll take 3 points for 2 extra
Yeah,
shields.
yeah,
And it's
take
like if you're taking 7 Fleet Gunner on there, you are going to be regenning for a turn anyway.
Yeah.
And then with the same plating, you're just not taking the same amount of damage.
I mean, what of the... Pull up the new Y-Wings. Let's have a look what makes them stressed. What their links are, if they've got any, and what the dials are.
Yeah, I don't think this is. So there's the dial there. So reload and barrel roll are red.
So reload, barrel roll, red, and then they got the hard 3, 4 forward, 4K.
Which you're not going to be using.
Which you're not going to be using much at all.
R4 doesn't change any of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and R4... Or it helps you get out of it from afterwards, but...
Yeah. I mean, if R4 worked on, like...
You've got a hard, you've got a white hard in there, you've got lots of banks and forwards.
Yeah.
I think there's probably places you could better spend 4 points than on an R4 on a Y-Wing.
Definitely. Or 2 points.
Is it 2 points, the R2? The R4?
R4, yeah, 2
2
points.
points.
I mean, maybe if you were taking like a...
I don't think they need to be like a swarm. I think Alex is right, like 2 Jedi and a Y-Wing, that sort of list is totally going to work. Republic are very, very strong. Jedi are very, very strong. It would be really nice if we could actually see where his arc was pointing. Where's the arc, man? I can't tell.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, like, I get what you're trying to do there, Ines, but I'd be careful with that because 2 Jedis had messed that up because they're just never going to be where you want them to be to shoot your torpedoes at them. Good Y-Wing loadout. I'm not 100% sure. What have you got on yours?
I've got crack shot, R2 astromech, ion cannon turret, and 7 Fleet Gunner.
And that's to go with 2 Jedi. And that is, what's his name?
54 points. It's broadside.
It's broadside. Okay.
So broadside's got his passive mod of changing a blank to a focus if he's firing out of his side arc. I mean, this isn't exactly horrible either. Just like the 35.1 with the EPT.
Right, so you see that Nantek just bumped. He can now rotate his arc and do the tractor effect on himself if he wants to still. This is not limited like full throttle or the TIE Defenders. They can do it when they've bumped and they can do it when they go through rocks. I just think that's a bit nonsense, that is.
Because it's not even complete the manoeuvre.
Nope.
Like, that's ridiculous.
So once again, we were promised we wouldn't be rewarded for bad flying, but yet we got full throttle where you can just go through rocks and we get things like this.
Well, imagine a gas cloud. Gas cloud does nothing to them.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so this is the only other build I think I go with.
Yeah, look. So he's rotating and now he can either boost himself forward or barrel roll.
So it's trick shot, ion cannon turret, veteran turret gunner, and R4 astromech.
That's what you've got on.
No, that's what I could have for the same points.
Right, okay.
So you can just try double tapping. The only problem with that is it's very static. It doesn't play to the Jedi's jumping out of arc.
Looks like the debris is back on the table. Oh yeah, get him to get all those bloody templates off the table. Go on. Just open the door.
Tidy up your templates, you fucking animal.
The mic was back on.
My bad.
So look, all 4 of those Nanteks have a tractor beam waiting. Where's Guri? Is Guri dead yet?
No, he's just moved Guru.
Is he hiding under Jag's hat?
I think so.
I know, mate. Yeah, no, I do agree with that, but I get that. But once again, the fact that they can do it while bumping, debris aren't going to stop that, and we shouldn't be being rewarded for bad flying. There shouldn't be mechanics that allow you to do stuff like that, even though you can't eyeball where your ships are going. It's just the core of the game, surely. Where it's like we're even going to take the flying out of it now.
Look at this. Guru's about to be given some
Oh,
tractors.
Guri is in so much trouble.
Bullseye arc of that one at the front there.
I think that one's got it on the side. I don't know where their arcs are. This is the problem we're having at the moment a little bit.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to have them coloured up as well.
Yeah, but
But look, we've had what, 15? We've had nearly 35 minutes of gameplay, and there's no damage been done anywhere. What,
yeah,
one
one's got
damage.
a whole breach.
And Guri's lost a shield.
Yep.
Yeah, debris is good for example, against the Jedi as well. Yeah, so I have no idea where Kylo's arcs are, or is this? Oh, this is Kylo tractoring Guri now.
Yeah. I'd still leave Guri there if those two are pointing sideways. You've got 4 shots against tractored Guri, and one of them is at range 1 and bullseye. So there's 4 dice.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. It's 2 range 1 shots on him, innit?
Yeah. And then if those two have got their arcs pointing out the side,
That's 2 more shots. I
2 more
agree
shots
with
at
you.
range 2. I mean, it's 2 dice versus 2 dice. Guri's stress.
Oh no, listen, I
Yeah.
wouldn't move that.
No.
I just for those 2 range 1s.
Yeah,
I'd leave it
exactly.
there and go, come on then.
Yeah, because they've got focus. Yeah. You got 4 dice off that front range 1, 3 dice off the second range 1. And you've just given Guri a shot as well.
Yeah,
Guri
Guri
had
had
a shot
the
anyway,
shot.
but-
Maybe he moved it because of that one. He didn't want the shot on the one with no token, but I still wouldn't have done that.
I think the bullseye range 1 was worth a lot more.
What I will say though is putting Guri there does make it a lot easier to shut Guri down next turn if you need to.
Yep.
Because Guri's got very limited options.
Well,
now.
that's it. And all the Nantax have got hard ones that they can just create a net with.
Right, this should be the end of Guri. Range 2, boom. Yeah, they're all out the side. It looks like those arcs. Oh no, maybe not the one in front of that one.
Yeah. But this is Guri shot onto that bottom Nantax.
Right, okay. -1 and out.
Well,
Oh, it hasn't got out
No,
maneuver.
it won't trigger out maneuver.
You can't spend that focus, Jag, you maniac! 1. Good boy. Good boy.
Takes 1 damage.
Don't be a maniac.
Spends his focus, takes no damage.
It might have been a crit.
Right.
I don't know. It wasn't, was it? It was just 1.
No, it just looked like a
I would
regular
have
hit.
taken it.
Yeah,
Would
definitely.
have absolutely taken it.
And then just kill Guri.
Yeah. But range 3, bullseye, 3 dice primary.
What's the reroll?
Predator.
From? Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Crit.
That looks
That
like
looks
some
like
paint, but oh, it's a shield.
Yeah.
Oh no, it looked like a card. That did. Make sure they're updating. They're not updating. You just put a card down. It's good, isn't it? I got a little like servant, Alex. I like it. Oh, Ulfric, just let you know, Jake Bale has told me he is going to own that Space Wolf I'm painting. So you two might have to get yourselves into a bit of a bidding war over that one.
Yeah, they're keeping it up to date. It was just a shield.
Oh, it looked like he put a card down. No, I know Ulfric, but you two are going to have to do some chop suey to each other.
What's this? Who you battling?
Because Jake said to me, he says, I am going to have that Space Wolf you're painting. I went, Jake? I went, you're not? He went, no, I want it. So Ulfric's like got competition.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest.
I did a lot more to it today. It's looking so ridiculously good. So if you go back on our Twitch, you'll see our Monday night stream, and I've been painting. I converted 3 Funko Pops. They did this like unpainted Space Marine, and I've done a Space Wolf, a Raven Wing, Dark Angels, and a
Legion of the Damned.
Legion of the Damned. And honestly, tune in if you like 40k. There's some wicked painting techniques, and it's all that stuff. These are heavily converted. They don't look like the original Pops anymore. They've had loads of sculpting redone to them and so on. Really pretty.
Legion Dam has a completely different face.
Yeah, it has a completely different face, chest plate, legs, shoulder pads, gun, the lot. They're all totally different. And for those of you that are like big into your like 40k or Legion or that sort of stuff, I am doing I'm doing a conversion next Monday, but very soon I will be starting on the new Legion box. When that's released, Dalton's giving me a box, and I'm going to be painting all those sort of figures on stream, so you guys can learn about like the 28mm painting. And then when that whole box is painted, that whole box is getting given away. So there's plenty of reason for you guys to tune in on Mondays.
That is what I want to win.
That's going to be a big stretch goal, that is.
I'd like the battle droids.
No, it will be the whole box for one
I get
person.
that, but I just like the battle droids. If
That
somebody
might be an
wins
idea.
it and just
2 of
gives
you
the
like
battle
team
droids.
up and get 25 tickets,
Yeah.
and then just split
Split it. Yeah, exactly.
It's not even that simple, because you might be out of range 1, but then they get themselves into range 1.
Yeah.
There's some nonsense that goes on here, Paul.
I mean, they can travel a massive distance just off of something like a 1 bank or a hard 1.
Honestly, Hal Guri has not taken a buttload of
That's what I
damage.
was thinking. Yeah.
I like it, Kate.
Yeah.
I like
4
it.
lit lightsabers, definitely.
Oh, you can't put it down and take it away, Mr. Jags. I'll come out there and smack your bum.
Hard 1, right?
You see what's funny now? You see that Nantak near that Viper that just moved?
Yeah.
If it hards 1, tractor beams itself, barrel rolls itself backwards, it's then at range 1 of that, and it boosts it forward onto a rock.
Yeah, exactly.
And shoots it at range 1.
Yeah.
That's how nonsense they are.
Well, so this is why Jags is now having to barrel roll here. So it wasn't just like a hard 1 from a Nantax and then barrel roll you onto the rock.
Yep. Well, like, see, for example, that if 1 bank to rotate, they're so easy to, like, they've got so many manoeuvres available. Oh my God, he's in so much trouble. He's in so much trouble. What?
Yeah, that one you don't have to move in any way, shape or form. You just tractor beam it.
No, you can't perform the tractor beam action on it.
No. So you tractor rotate and then ensnare at the start of the round to take his agility
No,
away.
I don't think he did. I think he just focused, which seems bloody weird.
Really?
Maybe his arc was at the front.
Yeah, but you don't need it pointing at the front, do you? Your bullseye arc is an actual arc, and then so the turret doesn't
True,
need
yeah.
to be pointing forwards for your bullseye. So you just rotate it to the opposite side.
Yep. And
Just
then
for the
give
tractor
it
beam.
out of the tractor beam, out
Exactly.
of the bullseye.
Just to take the agility away from it. And then you're rolling 3 dice versus
See?
2 at range 1.
Yep.
With the focus.
Yep. And it's sat on a rock and got to take 2 rolls.
Exactly. Yeah.
It does trigger at the end of the activation phase. But Alex, like, so that one that's just moved up to what colour's that?
Red.
Star Viper. Moved up to the red Star Viper. could have rotated his arc to the right. He still had him in his bullseye arc. So then at the end of the activation, he says, well, here, you have my tractor beam because I got you in bullseye arc. I'll boost you forward.
Yeah, no, no.
Oh, is it only mobile arcs?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
That's
Fair
me
enough.
wrong
That's
then.
why
Yeah,
he didn't
yeah.
do it. But now look. He's bumped here,
He
and
could
now he
still
can
do it
he
with-
can rotate his arc to the side where that one is, and then you like barrel roll it that way, sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Just so it's not facing you at all.
Hey, Pie, what are you saying? Oh, don't, Luke. I've got to drive, man. I can't have no Kraken. I've got an ill child to look after.
Well, I had Kraken's good for toothache.
Yeah, no, look, totally. He absolutely could have put it to the right and barrel rolled himself either way.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Exactly the same thing would work. Very nice. But do you see what I mean? Do you see how like complicated these are going to be to work round?
Well, yeah, because we thought of their optimum manoeuvres, and we haven't even looked at how the Star Vipers get.
It's not oo, Pie. It's not oo. It's poo. Yeah, point it to its left. Roll. Yeah, exactly that. But do you see what I'm saying? There's so many ridiculous amounts of combinations at this point.
Well, look, the reason they're not, the reason there's been next to no damage here is because of the ability just to put any ship on a rock.
Oh, I get you totally, Lando, but there's nothing. You are right. There's nothing more satisfying than watching them take a damage as you put them on it and a damage as they roll off of it and they get no actions. I think that's where the power of putting that ship on that rock is ultimately it doesn't have that bendy barrel roll anymore. It doesn't have the calculate or whatever.
Well, and also
Oh, bye, Guri.
how
Where are the
demoralising
arcs?
it is.
Where are
to
the arcs here?
spend 3 turns. Well,
Oh, Guri's getting it. Guri's proper getting it.
it didn't take a damage through the rock.
Why didn't you free bank and then kick in your afterburners and get out of dodge? Yeah, no. I'm saying I think it was better for him to put it on that rock. Even regardless of losing 1 dice, the control gained and the 2 extra pills for the rock certainly would make up, no?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, look. Here you go. You're not having a shot. Go away. You're not having a shot.
Yeah.
So, like, you're all clearly good enough at this game to understand that these are not being played as perfectly as they could be. Imagine how good someone that says on a playtester group, been practicing for 6 months before Worlds with this stuff, how good they're going to be with them.
And it's not as easy as just play with gas clouds.
No, you can't, because they
the
can still
Nantex
do
are going to
everything.
bring 3 rocks.
Yeah.
And then you bring 3 gas clouds, and they go, okay, well, suddenly it doesn't matter where I boost or barrel roll, or where I'm going to position myself, because I get the free actions anyway. And there's
No.
still 3
Look,
rocks.
I'll always like to crack the code. I think I'm quite upset with these because it's so close to Worlds and because of the advantage it gives to playtesters that are allowed to play at Worlds. That shouldn't be allowed. Should give all the playtesters all the swag and say you're not allowed to enter any of the major events if you want to be a playtester. Yeah, I just don't see how it's fair at all on the rest of us.
They didn't give a tractor boom to Guri. It's 4 hits off Predator onto a Guri. The focus. It's 2 paint there. Takes 2 damage. Half points of Guri.
Was that the Guri shot or was that one down there?
I think that, yeah, that was a Guri shot.
Oh
Another
my
3
god!
hits. 2 and a crit. Guri's got no modifications to it. It's taking at
It's a
least
dead
a crit.
Guri.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's at least a crit. No, it's a
No,
dead
it's dead
Guri.
Guri. It's
Hit
hit
crit. Yep.
And what did Guri do in that game?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like top tournament players, and I'm sure you being an American will know who I'm talking about, having access to that every single year. It's really not on in a competitive environment.
I mean, that will happen anyway. You got playtesters.
It's exactly what's been going on in X-Wing since it started, and it's the same group of playtesters. And there's lots of them now. We've got them in this country as well. We've got little groups that are about hell bent on having a head start on everyone else. So that's how they do it. And I don't think that's what playtesting should be used for.
No, it should be used to actually, fix a broken game.
Yeah, it's not cool. You make millions, FFG. You got a Disney license. Hire 4 people. Give them a job. Pay them $15,000 a year to let them play games and do it properly. They'll sell you more product and you never have a problem. Jesus, 60 grand out of their budget.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the budget for probably like one staff round of coffees.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you know what, I agree with you. It's not cool. It's not cool, man. All right, well, whatever it is in America, 25 grand a year, whatever.
Yeah.
15k a year means they ain't eat. Jesus, man, you won't come live in America and live on 8 a year.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I have to kill all my own animals. That's why I'm continually in a bush.
Yeah, growing food, fishing, 36k.
Wow, nice. Last time I was on £36,000 a year, I was a murderer. But don't tell anyone. Yep, that's correct, Pie. Picking barrier.
No idea.
No idea, Brandon. What's that mean, bro?
Look, there's been no damage done to these Nantacs.
2 damage on one.
Look at it.
2 damage on one.
Yeah. 2 damage on one, and then look, you've killed Guri and taken a shield off a Star Viper.
And I don't know how that ain't, dead.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Did he roll 4
half
blanks then? Have they updated that right, Al?
Yeah, they have. He lost 1 shield. I think he rolled 2 hits, and he got 1 of it. Oh, picking berries.
Yeah, picking berries and apples and mushrooms and picking fish out of people's lakes.
Do we think that the Nantacs are worse than Phantoms? I don't know. I need to play against them. That's my big
I don't know
issue.
about worse, but they're certainly on that sort of level. Well, they get to rotate, then get the tractor, then get an action.
Yeah.
So rotate tractor, use the tractor to boost or barrel roll yourself, then get an action.
Oh, it was the second crit. Disabled power regulator is the crit on that. 150 point ship.
I don't actually think Trad Sim will do it, mate. I had an engage with them, perfect engage. We only had 1 of them in range, 2 range 3 shots from 2 X-Wings. But then it was pretty clear on the table you had to disengage at range 3 because of how quickly and where they were able to get.
And the fact that range 3 they're rolling 4 green dice.
Yeah, that's crazy economy, Pie. And remember, don't stop there because then they can tractor beam each other at the end of activation, so they could theoretically have rotated, barrel rolled, boosted, and focus or evaded and not be stressed. Look. It's like Death Rain's nipples just went poing like that.
I ran Trad Sim in the beginning, it was great.
Oh, tragedy stimulator. Just got in from the gym. What have I missed? Well, no one needs to know about you going down the gym, Bob Fred, making us all feel bad. Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, That's right, no one.
We would have been in the gym.
You haven't
but,
missed
we
anything
gotta do
apart
this
from
now.
Guri being bullied by 4 Nantex tractor beams.
Yeah, but that's just such a big point sink into something that's not that great.
Good for you, mate. Good for you. I don't do the gym, I do the kitchen. Get on the old Rocky soundtrack.
That's not gonna fit.
That's not going to fit. Never in a million years.
But it's a tractor beam, so he can
He
tractor
can
himself
tractor
onto
beam
a
himself
rock.
onto a rock. Jesus. Speaking of kitchen, you want me to send you a bottle of my homemade shit? Kai, ain't you coming down soon?
Yeah, I thought he was meant to be coming down.
Well, then save it for December, big boy. And what December are we talking about? Are we talking about the first tournament or layer? We'll get you all some details about the layer tournament as well soon. We're going to get some date laid down. It's probably the 27th. But be aware, when they go live, most of the tickets will already have been sold. So there won't be a lot available. So if you want to come to layer, you need to get those tickets early. Have space at start. Then, yeah, cool. I should have space for you then, my brother. Because at the layer event, I won't. Definitely won't. Oh, yeah, it's definitely the 27th. If we're having layer, it'll be on the 27th of December. Awesome, Haney. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Hey, guys, any of you lot watching not subbed up on Twitch or YouTube, please do. Really helps. And it helps with your earning sponduli, so you earn them while you watch. If you subbed up, you earn a few more. Something like that. Do it. Love you. A lot of people mistaken for an actual faction.
Obviously, look. It had to be him, didn't it? Spurgeon's banned from the only place in Essex that they play X-Wing.
Oh man, I clicked on it and I didn't push it. So I've been sat on Twitch not earning spondulis for ages.
Oh, I've been earning my spondulis. Let's see how many points I got.
I've got a 28-second ad. What's that all about?
I'm surprised you're not leading a massive heist.
I will
against
do in
John.
a minute. I'm going to lead a heist. Aces help.
But if you get the aces wrong, you just die.
If you get the aces wrong, it's so dead. It's
You're
ridiculous.
so dead. Like, maybe that
Time will tell, innit?
torrent swarm, because it don't really matter, does it? If somebody tracks as a torrent, it's
But there's
torrent.
4 of them. So they track to 2 torrents, kill 2 torrents before they shoot.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so... Rasta, do you play Legion? Sorry, I was out there. No, I don't, bro. I've never played yet. I doubt I would. But I'd like to collect the figures and that and paint them and stuff like that. But I doubt I'd play Legion. I ain't got the time. And if I was to play a game like that, for me, hit crit off of thingy bob, hold on. Oh, he's got focus. I love terrain, and that's what I'd spend all my time building. Is like these elaborate 8 foot by 4 foot.
Crashed 80.
But yeah,
80,
and then I'd have
and-
2 games and be
yeah.
like, this is too much like 40k for me. That's how I'd feel about it.
Gone out and bought a load of little bushes to make an Endor.
Yeah, I'm going to be painting the new core set when it's come out. full-blown reaction of Hoth.
Recreation of Hoth.
Yeah, no, it would be some nonsense like that. I'd be more inclined to like go really mad and build the whole of Jeddah. Want to build all the streets and all the gantries and all the little wires hanging, and that's it. I'd spend. When I played 40k, I had like display tables at salute of my terrain, and they were ridiculous. They stood 6-7 foot high because I'd have these great big like London bridges and rivers and.
Well, it's the Orcs with the cranes and the
That was all an
the
imperial
silos.
city.
Yeah.
In fact, if you Google my name on Google Images, I'm sure it pops up at this great big Gargant factory I built with cranes and all sorts. I was really into my terrain.
Doesn't matter what the models look like if the board's nice.
Yeah, no, I'm a professional painter in S by trade. You might have seen some of my work.
I was going to say if I have my case here, but I don't.
Hold on. 4th edition.
I haven't seen a book like that in years.
It's been a long time since you've seen 4th edition rulebook.
Yeah. What? Since 4th edition ended.
You're funny. It's gonna take me forever to find a page now. There they are. I lost them again. Is anything exciting happening, Alex?
Say hello to Mrs. P.
Yo, Mrs. You alright? That's what you have to say to Mrs. P. She likes when I say that to her. You alright, me Julie?
Julie P.
Julie P. She's my Julie, man. She only comes up to Warlords with Paul to see me. I will find it in a minute. It is in here. This is 4th edition. It is 4th
Or is
edition.
that 5th edition?
No, this is 4th.
We're in like 8th or 9th edition now.
Are we really that high up?
Yeah.
There it is. That's 4th edition. They're my Space Wolves. In S. And your
Wait,
old ship
so-
appeared. He's at home, Death Rain, in his own glass case. She wasn't pissing herself with laughter, Paul. He walks straight into it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
If he was here where I had an un-PG forum to
he'd be
retaliate,
ruined.
he'd be ruined. He'd be in the corner all broken like the 1980s Sinclair C5. No one wants you. Obsolete. Leave you in the corner.
What's a
You don't know
Sinclair
what a
five?
Sinclair C5 is. This is what I have to work with, internet. Earlier, I said to someone as we were playing a game, I went, you got 2 Opes there? And he went, what? One of them's a golfer. I says, you what? He went, Bob Ope. I says, Bob Ope's a golfer? He went, why? What else does Bob Ope do? That's how young you people are. Shocking. Hi, Mrs. Stander. Love you. She loves me. We got a thing going. Because I can cook. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Apparently,
Don't know what a Sinclair C5 is. Don't know nothing. Electric lay down track. How do you not know that? They were these things, right? You sat like this with your legs up.
Yeah.
I'm doing it, everyone. And you had the steering wheels under the steering bar, the handlebars under your legs,
Right.
and you steered like that. And they were electric. And they had 2 wheels at the back and 1 at the front. And they were like, it was like you were in a shoe that drove. And they were massive at one point.
Seems stupid.
It was
Beyond
incredibly
stupid.
strange.
Like,
And then you had all these yuppies in Sinclair C5s with massive telephones going, hello! Walking down the street. Buy! Sell! That was it. It was the 80s, dude.
Slide down
Massive
the
shoulder
antenna.
pads. You all remember it. Old person scooter for the young. See?
yeah, no, forget that.
They know. Dangerous as hell. You totally. Put you perfectly exhausted. Look, they were a massive failure. They were, but they were just. It was, you know, like in the 80s where everything was crap, and then suddenly there was this technological thing, and everyone was excited by it, dude. It was cool. It was a clearly messed up time.
A reliant Robin that falls over when you turn a corner.
You must remember the 80s was a time of indulgence, and there was a lot of executives partaking of the devil's dandruff at an alarming rate, and they were making some very bad monetary decisions.
But they were making some mad money.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they were making mad money. Yeah. I think it might have put Sinclair out of business. It did nearly break him. There you go. It nearly broke Sir Clive Sinclair. It's true. Nick was in my mind. Get out of my mind. And again, Haney will be sat there going, I know what you're talking about.
Well,
just like all day yesterday, Haney and Tavern Wars, they'd be like, what the hell is this? What is this? We can drive when we're 12. We don't need electric cars.
Oh, look at that. Somebody is the same age as me.
He's 20. He's 24 too.
Born
He's
in
24.
95.
My hair's older than you. It is. It's 2 years older than both of you. Everything I know about British culture I learned from the young ones. Reruns. I love you, Tavern Wars. That you're watching the young ones. That's so good.
I mean, if he wants to do it right, all he needs to learn about British like culture is watch Desmond's.
Yeah, but you know that, Paul, what you do for a living, you can be any age and do that. Desmond's was
That's
wicked.
what I'm saying.
But Desmond surely was before your time too.
Well, yeah, but so I spent an entire summer in Gibraltar.
You don't know it. Vivian, quick, eat the TV!
What?
Because you used to have the television, you used to have a telly. It's about a group of guys living in a shared accommodation where they had a telly but they didn't have a TV licence. And so back in the 80s, late 70s, people genuinely used to come and bang on your house and go, I want to see your television licence. And so Vivian was the punk one, and they'd tell him to eat the TV, and he would.
You chatting about me?
No, talking about young ones.
Young ones.
No one wants to talk
Program, the
about
young
you.
ones, not you. Oh look, Haney is the same age as me as well.
What's In-Betweeners?
In-Betweeners is alright, but Desmond's was better.
Desmond's was good, but In-Betweeners is the
Just watch.
modern England.
Desmond on the buses, 40 towers, and Only Fools and Horses, and that's it.
Only
Job done.
Fools and Horses. So Only Fools and Horses is where I grew up. Right? He grew up in kind of a mix between Desmond's and those young boys now, what are they called? In-Betweeners.
In-Betweeners, yeah.
Yeah, a London version of the In-Betweeners. And Simeon's 100% In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah, yeah.
Teenagers are from Essex.
Yeah, country boys.
Yeah, Essex. Okay. Essex is the country.
Yeah, he's calling all the 24-year-olds to arms, Nick.
Yeah. We'll rally at Worlds. We'll just become the 24. Be a whole group of us.
Oh, I loved Spitting Image. What are you pouring about? Oh, are you doing a game?
No, it was.
Bromwell High. Oh, what was the other one? Grange Hill.
That car is called a Robin Reliant.
Yeah.
It's wicked.
It's awful. You turn a corner and it falls over. There is nothing wicked about that in the slightest.
Je ne peut-être, Rodney, je ne peut-être. Mont Blanc. Dangerous Brothers. I remember them as Bottom. Is that what you're talking about? Because that was bloody brilliant. Oh, Jag, you've got to stop putting templates on the table like that and then taking them off. I'm going to get out there and say, no, you've got to do that now. Oh, I like this song. This is a late 80s.
It's just until James loses it and puts the stereo music on again.
Yeah, well.
I don't know, is it something that Simon's done?
These are so over. There we go. I rotate my arm and bow roll. Before the young ones, they were world famous stuntmen, the Dangerous Brothers on Saturday Night Show 4. I don't remember that. That was probably because that was about the time where I was out being 20-ish and not caring about what was on telly. Because I was living in Holland when I was like 19, 20 years old. Love it. Oh, 80s. He's like, oh, that old time music. Oh, the old timers.
It's vintage music now.
Love you, Matt. Big up the Matt with them. Yeah, look at this. This game is deeply. And do you know what's funny is he don't even have to tractor beam that one. He tractor beams himself.
Yeah.
In the next thingy bob. Oh no, he can't. He can't do it to himself. He should have barrel rolled then. Why didn't he barrel roll then?
I don't know.
To get himself out of range of the one
what
that's
I'm
got
thinking.
outmaneuver on him, and
Yeah.
he'd still have to range one shot 3 dice with the focus.
Yeah. Or maybe he's waiting for him to do a one bank and then he can just boost
No,
him
but
back.
he can't because
Barrel on the back, no?
the star vipers have all moved.
Oh yeah, of course they have. Yeah, it should just barreled up the board.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
barrel rolled up the board, range 1, boom, I'm behind you.
Mm-hmm. I guess at least here he gets Predator and the 4 dice.
Is that? Wish we should have made him put colours on.
Yeah, I mean I don't think that's the injured one. But even if it is, it doesn't matter. Look how many points you're getting.
I'll join you, lucky call sign. I'll follow you into battle.
I heard that all of your heists end in failure.
I'm pretty unlucky when it comes to heisting.
There you go. Look. Everybody's following you. Yeah. It is, it's from GTA Vice City.
What? This song?
This song, yeah.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. FFG has messed up again. Sorry. Some powers there. Did you see that? I'm a poet. Don't even know it, man.
A poet without a cause, right? Like a rebel.
Your emoji looks a bit like me, Defro, and I don't like it. I'm going to change hands. Now I look totally different. I know, man. I can spit with the best of them. You know Beyonce? I taught her everything.
Well, there was like that one channel on GTA that was like weird galaxy cosmos music and then conspiracy theories. It's fantastic. Oh look, there's Lawless.
Hello, Lawless, you beautiful lady who's not Italian. She's English. She's a
Like,
beautiful English person.
Actually English.
I think
mean,
so. I
that
think
never-
Lawless is actually English. I might be wrong.
I don't
She's
think
going to
anybody's
correct me now.
Actually English.
She's going to be like, no, I'm half Irish or Welsh or...
I'm a third Russian,
I'm
2/5
yeah, God knows.
alien.
I'm an oligarch. Oh, he did. He gave it to that one.
Yeah.
But he didn't barrel roll it. Nice.
No. Range 1, just hammer it.
Yeah, she's English. She is, see?
Okay, like an...
Alex Bruce.
Oh!
All of us!
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, how many points have I got left now?
Oh, lucky call signs learning the rap from Fresh Prince
Oh, I'm alright.
for school.
I don't know if I've ever had a thing for Beyonce, but I taught her how to rap.
What's that, Presence?
That's right.
Well, we'll get James in. I'm sure he's an aspiring MC.
It's all random, Boba Fred. The computer generates all of that, mate. Sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose. Them's is the breaks.
Oh, Rattler wants to now duel you after you failed your
He
heist.
wants to duel me. I'll have some of that. I'm going to lose, but I'll have some. I always lose duels. That one. Boom!
Yeah.
Hey!
No,
Oh, and
Rattler
one.
won.
Nice.
Just mentioned.
Didn't he already say that? A buoyance. Oh, I have to put up. Can we put him on a ban? Have a look how many spondoolies he's got,
can just-
and take
yeah.
away 50% of his
Like
spondoolies.
loyalty reset.
Yeah, loyal. Reset all his spondoolies. Kai, you're full of useless information, man. Totally. Honestly, where is it? Where's Spurgeon's thing?
That's what I'm just looking for. Live actions.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Go to his spondoolies.
Yeah.
Right. That's it, Spurgeon. Teach you for your rubbish jokes. Now go and see what you got. Actually take 800 of his spondoolies now. And we'll keep him as ransom until he learns to behave. And when he's behaved, we'll give him back his 800 spondoolies. Yeah, give them to Mrs. Stander. Let's transfer all his spondoolies.
Find out how to do this spondooli transfer
Well,
thing.
however long
John
it
was
takes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll
I'm
buy a
working on
house in Loughborough and move in to give you the time you need to do something
do
horrible
this.
to Paul.
Right. Okay.
Do it. Did that one die too then? Did that one die? Where's that one gone? They're not updating nothing. I know, I agree with you, Paul, and that's why I'm being naughty and nicking all your things. Can you tell them to see if they've updated that thingy bob? Because I don't think they have, dude.
Right.
I think we're missing a dead assassin at the moment. I think it's Blue that's dead. I love it. I love it. I wish you were a fish, Paul, because you bit twice, mate. He knows that. Now he's nervous, though, because he knows I have the power. I have the power to hit him where it hurts us all more than anywhere else in the pocket.
Spondoolies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a bit of, what's this one called?
2-pack.
2-pack. Is this 2-pack?
Changes.
Changes, that's it. It's a bit gangster time. Our Miss Standard's only got 34 points. That's sad, man. It's sad. Oh, Paul, please. I'll be braver from 4 inches away, mate. And you know it. There'd be body parts missing and all
Apparently you
sorts.
just subscribed.
Hey?
You just subscribed.
I subscribed.
Yeah.
Oh, frick, I love you. I ain't got no money to do nothing like that. What are you talking about? If Twitch subscriptions grew in the margins around the field near where I live,
Oh, yeah.
I'd have loads of them.
Yeah. Well, we could go subscription picking instead of mushroom picking.
Well, you want some of me, Paul? I'll meet you in the middle of a field in Derbyshire right now. You name the field and I'll be there.
Is there
See?
field names?
I don't think
No,
so.
that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, it's really hard from the phone. Kev's field, that's a field. It's true.
Is it?
It's true, yeah. Big field.
Yeah.
Sheepfield. Sheepfield. Muddy field is also another one. Name that field. I'll name that field in 2. The 80s when bad television programmes were all we had. Who was that? Thank you, Paul. You did it then. It wasn't that hard. Springfield, I like it. Summerfield.
Huddersfield. Summerfield's dead.
It don't matter. It's a blast from the past.
It died out when I was young.
So he's just getting himself in a position to pants on him the turn after. This is... Yeah. Are you all happy now? You've seen the game. You've seen what...
2
time's
damage
over.
is the
Time's
only thing
over.
he's taken.
Did it end as they were doing this, or has it been over for ages and none of us have noticed?
No, he had like 3 minutes and 29 seconds when I went out to go ask about the Blue Viper.
Right, so this is their last turn. I doubt that. Nah, it's not getting killed. We're just watching people move ships. So there you go, basically. They're horrible, aren't they?
Look.
And
Carlo, Jag got a whole 25 points.
whole 25 points. Funnily enough, is that just like half a Phantom?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and honestly, Kylo's approach wasn't great, and it could have been played even more brutally than Kylo played it.
Yeah.
But you can certainly see what the power of these ships is right now, yeah? Too easy. This shield building should be like a mystery that should be part of the fun. Not let's just go stamp, 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 easy peasy peasy. You ain't getting no cuddles tonight, Leon. You ain't getting no
All of
cuddles.
us one doolies
You
as well.
just took them all, man. That wasn't nice. Odds of an emergency points platform. None.
No.
None.
It's not gonna happen.
Not
Not
gonna
before
happen.
Worlds. No way. There's what? 3 weeks left? 4 weeks?
4 weeks, and I still ain't
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, four
got
4
my
weeks.
flights. Yeah, 0. Turbo Cat. I like that Turbo Cat.
But then, like, it's got to be, what is it, 11 days or is it 14 days before the FFG release something or change your points for them to be legal?
Yeah, of course they'll wait till everyone's brought home. Of course they will, except for me, because I only use them for engines. 2 of those strapped on the side or something.
So really, the points update has to come in the next 10 days, or it won't be.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
won't be legal for one.
Basically, yeah. If it's not here, Tranky matter. Yeah, whatever they are, they're just nonsense. They're nonsense. It's too easy. Game shouldn't be so easily like balled about. Right. So you are currently repainting 4 names for your troops to Wazra. No, mate, I'm not, because you know I ain't built like that. I'm better than that. And I'll lose every one of my games rather than be a sellout. So, me and Al are going. I need to go and rescue my daughter. And I love you all, but I don't love any of you as much as I love her. So I'm going to rescue my toothless wonder and make her soup. You are going to be now taken over by Kylo and anyone?
I don't know. It might be Jags. Might be me and Jags. Don't know.
Right, there should be a couple of them. And we don't know who we got playing next.
Don't know. I'm going to have to sort it out.
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a 20-minute break. Yeah?
Yeah, 20-minute break.
Kylo's going to set it all up, come back, 2 more games. In fact, we'll see if we can get someone on that's got a Rebel of Resistance Y-Wing. There is someone knocking about. Jake's
Rebel
here.
Y-Wing.
Jake, Republic wiring.
Republic
Jake,
wiring.
I asked Jake earlier. He said no. He might have changed his mind.
Let's see if there's anyone. But anyway, Healing Vibes are the best Filipino.
What do you
Thank
think
you,
of
dude. And they're rubbish. One more game, my brother. One more. 2 more people. Sorry we're a bit late tonight, but it's all just being done on the flop, and we're not the most technologically gifted of the group. So, one love all. Join us for the next game in 20 minutes, and come and join us on Monday for building Anakin's pod racer from all little bits that you've all got in your boxes. Join me. It's
And
great
check
fun. Ash is back on Monday, so it'll be kind of a Rasta and Ash rerun. We'll have a look at the tournament we've just done, and Ash will give you some stuff about Star Wars that none of you in a million years will know about it, because he's like he is the keeper of the holocron.
He just told me a really interesting
yeah,
about Captain Phasma.
he's ridiculous.
Yeah. We just learned
Anyway.
that as well. He came and told us.
L to the O to the V to the E. One love.
Hello everybody! Welcome back. You've only got me, I'm afraid, because there's no one else about. How is everyone tonight? As I need people to talk to now. Hi Clive! Still here, nice to see. Ulrich, hello! Oh, thanks everybody. How broken do I fit the Nantex are? It was a little bit crazy. I'm not gonna lie. What I was doing was a bit mad. May have been a bit too aggressive. But oddly enough, that's actually the first Separatist list I've actually liked. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna take that to Worlds. So, quick little chat about who we got on. We've got Kev, we've got Tim. Both playing the same list. Unfortunately, there's not many people about and they were very kind to do it. I haven't had the cupcakes because they've all gone. So, Kev and Tim, they both got very similar lists. They both got different minds and slightly different builds on Vader. So, it is basically a bit of a mirror match and it looks like they've set up similarly as well. It should be interesting. Something. I tried the cake though. The cake was very nice. Yes, I managed to get Kev on stream. I did. I did ask nicely, and then Rasta kind of said you had to go on stream. So you can thank Rasta for it. And tonight, we were hoping to get some of the new ships on. So we got the Nantex on at least, but only 2 people had.
The gentlemen in the streaming area are wondering if one is ready to start.
They can. Yes, they can
They're staring
start.
at me and throwing things.
Oh, that's all right. You've got the muscles for it. They're good to go. They're starting. Ooh, Grand Inquisitor instead. Nice. So here we go. Starting off. And I've got to talk by myself now. Oh. Yeah. The 2 other people who had the Republic Y-Wings with them down tonight have gone home. So unfortunately, this is the last game. And it's a bit of a mirror match, so I'm sorry guys, so it's not anything more interesting. But you've got 2 really good players. You've both got 2 coin holders as well playing. Both veterans. Oh yeah, definitely should be a good game. It was just we wanted to show off some of the new ships, some of the new shenanigans. Oh totally, mirror matches can be really interesting. I mean today I let someone else use my Nantex as well. And it was weird watching how they flew it and how they set up. So it's always interesting watching a mirror match because people approach things differently. You've had 2 days. Ooh. 2 days of flying what? This list? Now, was there a giveaway? Anyone know? I don't know. I was busy playing. Oh, you were playing this list, Death Rain. Oh, nice. How did you find it? So you're going to be a very slow start because Tim's playing, so we know he's going to take ages with his dials and thinking about his manoeuvres. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that very easily. Yes, it's a scary list. I played as Ando on the weekend because he's going to the Italian Nationals and he basically had I think he had Tim's list. And, well, to be fair, it destroyed me every single game because it was just horrible. I didn't have much. The list is supposed to be a Jedi killer, is what we were discussing. Yep, he ran out of damage deck. Oh. Saying that, I've done that as well with the Sinker Swarm. I completely ran out of damage cards. I even made the joke of, I can't die, I've got no damage deck. But apparently that's not how it works. Sad times. So what was Rasta saying about the Nantex? Because I was watching. Because I was playing at the time. So I'm interested to know what he was saying. Nothing good. That's all I can say, probably. Yeah, well, I wanted to use my new stuff, but he wouldn't let me because the Italian nationals are not allowing the new wave, so he wanted to use what's out and about. So I just played loads of Jedi lists, and he just kind of destroyed me. He said they were perfectly balanced and fair. I doubt that very much. Nope, not twice. Wait, is that you, Ryan? I always forget which one you are. Is that you? Should be here. Should be keeping me company, man. You know, I shouldn't be here by myself. I feel lonely without my wingman. Well. Oh, I knew it was you, Ryan. I knew. I'm now just going to talk to myself. Rasta didn't want. Yeah, I can think you probably. Well, when I was looking at the Nantex, I did originally go with 5, all with marksman and crackshot. But I was talking to James Finlayson, and I sent him a couple of lists, and this one was probably the better one because it actually requires some really good flying. Oh, Ryan, why are you doing a duel? Why? Point of fact tonight now, guys, because I'm by myself, I get to push all the buttons today. I'm really, really happy. Been left in charge with all the buttons. This is great. I better not touch the red one. Ryan, what's the red one do again? I can't remember. It does something funny. So Kev seems to be going quite aggressive, and is it? Oh, gotta play. Oh, I'll push the button. Great, cool. Oh, I can't. There's no Jedi. There's only Sith on the table tonight. I thought I would do that, but can't, I'm afraid. So I was gonna say, Kev is being quite aggressive by the looks of it, and Tim is being rather slow. But we know Tim's normally a bit slow anyway, and I think players on the other side. There's a button that presses. That one. Hello there.
General Kenobi.
I'm General Kenobi. Cool, I like it. I've got hair now.
Have you got an afterburners in the pile? From
No, I think I've got afterburns in my damage deck in my white box.
Can I get it?
Yeah, just bring my white box.
Get it back. Where's your box? What is your box?
My box. It's on the table. You should see it with my template tray. That was Alexander, everyone, asking to borrow stuff. To be fair, you can just have it. It's killing Vader. Yes, I did have it right, and now they've changed places, so just swap them over. It makes a little village. Yeah. So, I think so. I think You know, if you get rid of Vader pretty early on, it's you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry too much. Duchess is annoying though with what she's got on, but I like with the proxy mines on Duchess though. I think that's better.
It's my list.
I know it's your list. I'm just telling everyone. Tim stole your list. Tim has got no originality.
I'm going now, Kylo. I'm
Yeah,
going
you
in
will
5
keep-
minutes, okay?
Well, can you put this back, please?
What?
Put this back.
Yeah.
Thank you. See, it doesn't look. Yeah. Well, yes. Kill Duchess. He's also another good target. The thing is, like, you want to kind of go for Sunseer because he's almost the easier one to kill out of the lot. But when I was playing Alexander with Tim's list, or Ali's list, as it were, Duchess died each time. But then that left Vader and Sunseer able to do what they wanted to do. It did, however, as we progressed through the day, we kept on adding like more ships because he wanted to try swarms, he wanted to try Jedi Aces, Vulture Swarms. So as we increased the ships, the list actually started to struggle more and more. Yes, he's just gone. He just asked to borrow stuff. Ooh, Kev. Oh dear. Duchess on a rock. That's not very good. And that looks like good damage. Hold up. Is it damage? Can't do it. Ooh. Kev! Dice tray! Dice tray! Bless him. Yep, so it's a damage. Yeah, as I was saying, so as we increase the ships, the list got a little bit more easier to deal with. So when I played Ali, I managed to get rid of Duchess and Sunseer, but Vader was still about. So yeah, you've got to get rid of. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think you've got to get rid of Vader as soon as you can. Oh, hello! It's my other half. It's not Josh Captain Rex. It's me. It's not very nice. Say, look, I'll put the cam on so you can see it's me. See? It's me! Not Josh. What are you on about? It's not Josh. Just so you can see. Oh, my other half's here. By my other half, I mean, look, Fishy Townsend. He is my other half. And I'm just going to fade away into the distance. How's Fishy today? How is he? How's my boyfriend? Well, my wife. You are my wife. You're more the woman than I am, definitely. An evening, Captain Rex. How are you today? Well, did you watch the previous game? There you go. There's your answer. Well, you've got your answer then, haven't you? That's fine. I'll let you off, Captain Rex, because I like you. And Miles, he's not cheating on you, because there was never a thing. Get over it. No, there was never a thing with you and Fishy. We told you this before. Stay away. Not even younger brother. Distant cousin kind of thing. Anyway, so what's happening in this game? So, Kev's Sunseer has been blocked by Duchess. Kev's Duchess is on a rock. And Tim is now thinking about what he wants to do. I'm the man, you're just something. He's my wife. There you go. That's it, Miles. Nothing else. Love you, Miles, really. Only joking. But I'm not. Oh, lucky for Duchess. She's out of Suntier's art. So it looks like it's going to be a Vader off at the moment. Oh no, he has got art. Yes, one big happy X-Wing family. Oh. Oh, double blanks from Kev. Oh dear, that's not a good start on Duchess. Okay, there must have been a direct hit somewhere in that one. Well, Duchess goes down in one shot. First engagement. That's not great. Well, that changes the game. Yeah, definitely. Oh, hello, Wookiee Outrider. Yes, definitely an ouch. Big ouch. Oh, Fishy, thank you for subscribing. Yes, the rock. Yeah, it was definitely. Being on that rock was definitely a downfall. Well, Tim's winning at the moment. This is going to be who gets rid of whoever's Vader first, really. I mean, it could come down to Vader versus Vader in this game. But Tim's definitely in a better spot now. And I think Duchess, the surviving Duchess, is now probably going to drop a proxy. Yes, thank you, Luke. Thank you for subscribing. Let's see what Tim's dirty dice can do this time. No. Oh, Tim. I want to borrow his dice. Yeah, he can still win. Oh, he spent the target lock. Ooh, lots of people subscribing tonight. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing. It helps us to be able to put on games like this, and you get to listen to me talk rubbish. Maybe two. Tim's playing, maybe two. Oh, Kev's coming back. Oh, look at this. This what? Oh, this spends 2 force. Spends 2 force, take a shield. Or does he? Don't know. What does everyone think Tim's going to do? Spend the force? Spend the focus? Spends the focus. So that's 2 dodges. So that's 1 more on Vader. Now here comes Kev's Vader at range 1. Oh, again, these are some brutal stuff. Is he killing the subs? I can't see the subs at the moment. I don't want to touch too many things. I've only just managed to get the stream going. Oh. Oh, okay. If he kills Vader here, then I think Kev's got this. But there's 1. Spend another 1. He's still taking 2, so another shield. He's going to take a crit, though. Ugh. So, after losing Duchess, Kev is now probably in the best. Oh, damaged engine. Oh, that's not good. Oh, frick, stop killing the subs. If I knew how to look at the subs, I would stop it, but I don't know where they are. Just so everyone knows. I haven't got my wingman tonight, so... You know, I'm just by myself. I'm all alone. There's nobody here beside me. So who wants who to win? Who wants Tim to win? Who wants Kev to win? Let me know. Rattler, why do you have so many spondoolies? Why? Just why? Now, I would put a poll up, but I don't know how. I know how to do most of the stuff, but that was the one thing I don't know how. I'll find out for next time. Oh, someone's going for the former Bones champion. Yep. Good on you, Marty. Going for Kev. Good on you. It's pretty split at the moment, by the looks of it. Well, one Duchess is already in the grave, and one Duchess is okay. I didn't say anything. I was just saying I was all by myself in a tuneful voice. Tim's very much thinking, I wish you could see the cogs going in his head. I know. I miss him though. There was not many people down tonight, I'm afraid. Well, yeah, because it's just me, so you can only hear, so you better hear the music, unfortunately. So since people have been asking about the Nantex, has anyone thought about the new Y-Wings? Let's stop talking about the Nantex. Let's talk about the new Republic Y-Wings. Anyone came up with some funkulous for that? And here comes the bomb. Let's talk about some lists then. Because Tim's going to take an hour to move his ships. Oh, hello, Kay. Well, no, you don't have to. You don't want to. I just want to talk about stuff. That bomb's not tournament legal. Well, it's a good thing this ain't a tournament then, is it? DQ Tim. Oh, yeah. That'd be great. Tim, you're DQ'd. What factions would you like to talk about then? Team Kev. You would do, Luke. Oh, Rebels. Why do you want to talk about Rebels then? Oh, that's... See, I was thinking that. That is actually quite a funny idea, but it's a lot of investment in R2-D2. But I do like the fact that you can put Palpatine on a Y-Wing. That's just funny. Well, Palpatine, you know, you'll spend the Force to give someone a stress. Ahsoka's ability is spend the Force to give someone a focus in her arc, or in a turret, where a turret goes. And then C3PO, if someone's behind you, you get a calculate token. So you've got calculating R2-D2, giving someone a focus, and then you've got 2 Force if you need it. It's a bit crazy. But I do like it though. I think my Sinker Swarm might be changing now. I might change my Sinker Swarm and put in... Since we've got the points, finally. And I'm so glad we got them on Tuesday last week. So my Sinker Swarm's now changed. Now it's got C-3PO with Sinker, and then just a Y-Wing with an ion cannon, because I had the points to fit it in. So luckily Kev has managed to dodge the rocks. Sorry, dodge the mine by the looks of it. I'm a bit tired, sorry guys. Has anyone tried out any of the new upgrades? Any of the new generic ones like Snapshot? Anyone tried that one out yet? Yes, Kay. Yes, you can. That is pretty funny. You could bomb the table and have rerolls all day. Yeah, totally. Snapshot was fantastic on this weekend. Was it? How good? As in, I know you say fantastic, but did it actually help in any way, or what was the list? What else did you take in it? Not instead of just Snapshot. What were they actually on? Okay, please just fly that list sometime as well. I want to see it fly it. That'd just be funny. Will some fact be the strongest? I don't know. I've been having this talk with a couple of players, and I like some fact, but after you give him everything, he's like 82 points. No, 84 points, which is a lot. And it's, what else do you take with him? Do you go with a mini swarm? Do you go with just Maul? So you've just got 2 ships on the table. It's finding where he fits in. I was having a problem with. So because I was having a problem with him, I just got rid of him and just went with, I'm having 4 generics. 4 generics with Ensnare and Predator, which I might change to Crackshot. Maybe. So it gives me a little bit of an initiative bid over at the PS4s. Yeah, stop. So many chats. I need to go back. Got to push buttons. Okay, so Baron, yours was Torn, Snapshot, Fen Feelings, Modifier, Lando, Engine. Okay, that's interesting. I like that one. Yeah, managed a few tricky snapshots. That's nice. I like that. Some fact with Ensnare is 78 points. Vader with passive alphabet. Which would you take? It's not a case of which one I would take. It's which one goes in what list. So at the moment, you've got 2 players here who both got Vader. Slightly different, but they've managed to get 3 ships. The Separatists have only really got... They've got that 1 PS6 now. Who could be really, really good. But it's finding the squad he fits in. Like, there's nothing wrong with the build, as in Ensnare like Predator or Ensnare Snapshot. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's what else do you go with it? And that's the problem I'm having with it. But I really enjoyed flying the 4, so I'd probably take Vader. In all honesty, Vader all the time, just because of all the stuff you can do. And now with the passive sensors ability, where he's able to take a target lock and then move away, do his shenanigans. I think I'd rather do that, personally. What was the other thing? Yes, Fishy. Yeah, I like the generics more. Especially because they've got 2 EPTs. That's really, really good. Exactly. He is not really a good matchup for faction mana. No, he's not a very he's not a very good fit for it himself. I'm not saying the ship's not a good fit. Just he's not a very good fit. I mean, you could take the PS5 with a swarm, and you could then do all the same stats. But would you not be better off just putting a Bulbasaur in? Yes, I know it's not called a Bulbasaur, but I always call it a Bulbasaur. Would you put a Bulbasaur in who can take a tactical relay rather than the Nantech, who everyone has to target lock, and then they gain an evade? Oh, sorry, then they gain a red calculate. Would that be a better list? Maybe. Sun fact. Probably also needs the bid more than any other ace, so you don't get what. Yeah, I agree. He's a glass cannon. He is a glass cannon. Love his ability. Not gonna lie, I really love how the ship flies as well. We call it a belly rub. Yeah, but I prefer Bulbasaur, like a Pokemon. Yeah, I think he's a good ace, and I think if something else comes out for the Separatists that help him become that ace, then I think he could be really, really good. When we start doing epic tournaments, not epic tournaments, when Epic comes back, I think he'll be amazing in it. But then again, there's so many ships on the table, he probably just gets smashed. So at the moment, I don't think there's much. I personally don't think there's much of a place for him at the moment, unless someone comes up with a crazy idea with what to do with him. But that's what I think. No. It looks like Vader's just bugging out. Wicked Outrider, you've got a lot of Spondoolies as well. I don't know why everyone's got more Spondoolies than me. That's because I'm normally in here. It looks like Tim is bugging out, by the looks of it. Which I don't blame him, he's only got 2 health left on his Vader. It now looks like Kev is going after Suntir. Now, is this a K-turn or... Nope, he's bugged out. Tim's philosophy, I've gained some points, I now run away for the next 44 minutes. Any other questions about the new Nantex? Because that's what everyone seems to be asking questions about now. No one seems to be interested in the Republic Y-Wings. It was a bit sad. Force Knight is sneakily good. Now, is it though? Would you not rather have snapshot because it's at range 2 and you have an arc? Yeah, 1-4. Yeah. To be fair, it is a Y-wing. But it has got some really good abilities from the pilot. Y-wings are old news. Yeah, it's true. I suppose they are old. But me and Ryan have been talking about matchstick and broadside at the moment. You know, trying to see if we can get a list with them in it. Run the ooh. I like that. I like the Y-wings with iron cannons, yep. I kind of want 4-ship scums to come back. Why is that, Death? Why is that, Death Rain? I don't know. Let me finish reading. I'm a slow reader. I'm a very slow reader. I wouldn't mind saving a few points. Yeah, no, I think that's right. I think that's right, Death Rain. I think the scum need a bit of loving, just a little bit. But there are some, sometimes there's some crazy lists appear that are really, really good, like the 3 Kias fighters, Captain Servo. I know it's not Servo, but I always say Servo. And is it Palatable Tormax? Yes, that's no moon. It's Kev's head. The Y-wing is pretty good, but it still rolls 1 defense stars, and it's not scum. Yep, fair dues. Fair dues, Captain Rex. Waiting to try snapshot. Shield upgrade. Okay, that'll be interesting to see. Yes, Ryan, I do like broadside. I do like his ability. Is there an envelope? Yes, there is. There is an envelope. There's actually quite a few envelopes. Yes, there is an envelope here, right in front of my face. 4 scum ships is fine. First ship is fine. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Gee, I wonder who was flying that 4-ship scum list. Hold on a minute. Is that someone I know? 4 scum ships. Yeah, no, just be interesting. You know, I think me and Ryan were talking about it. I know Ryan was talking about it a few weeks ago about just be adventurous with scum. You know, just be crazy with it. You know, and you probably just throw people off because people aren't used to it. Alright, no worries. I'll let the guys know that it's here. I'll make sure it's to one side for you. You're trying to have that double tapping back. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fine. Well, in fact, I think at the moment, if you really wanted to do something funny with... I know it might be boring to some people, but I think you can do... Well, let me just see if the points work it out. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see if you can do this. Well, at the moment, if you wanted to fly the Y-wings, you'd actually be better flying the scum Y-wings. Hint, hint. And you could take 1, 2, 3, 4. You could take 5. Yes, 5. 5 Y-wings. 5 scum Y-wings, all with snapshot. If you really wanted to. That's a bit crazy. I know someone who would probably fly that. Yep, Vader, always blanked out. I'm not actually watching the game at the moment. I'm building this again. Ketsu Snapshot and the Shadowcaster tire will be fun. Yes. I agree. That could be really fun. Little bit scared of it, not gonna lie. Ooh, a stun pilot on Vader. That's not good. So at the moment, Tim is still winning. Kev is a little bit behind. Both of the Vaders are hurting. Kev's lost his Duchess. Tim's Duchess is on 1. And both Sunsurfels are fine. While we're at it, if Death Rain can have a point reduction, that would be grand. Oh, I wonder why. I don't think he needs a bit of a points reduction though. Really don't. I think the Scum Swarms, that sounds deadly, and a bunch of MPs with all blasters. Ooh, how many of those can you get in the list? Let's have a look-see. I'm going to have a look and see if we can actually build that list. Before Ryan says, no, I am not going to go out and buy them. Because I know that's exactly what he's thinking. I've got my list for Worlds, and I'm very happy with it now. I might be crazy, but I'm going to do it. You can get 5. What, 5 with Water Blaster? Okay, 5 with Water Blaster then, yeah. Bomb spams was taken. Yeah, a little bit. Nantex and Republic Y. What about Nantex and Republic Y? What did I miss? Let me open another window. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am sorry though. We didn't get any Y wings on. Maybe next week we'll try and see if someone has some Y wings they want to put on the table. Have a fly around. It might only be 1. If need be, I might crack up my 4. Oh, where you could get a snap. Ah, yes. Get them in those 2. You get 1 in each. Yeah, so if you want Snapshot, you've got to buy the Nantex or the Republic wiring, I'm afraid. Unless when the packs come out, it comes out in that. That's the only way to get it at the moment. But thanks for that. You know what, this is so much easier when there's 2 people, I'm not going to lie. Don't miss half the stuff. I blame you, Ryan, you put me in this spot. I blame you. I don't even think Ryan's still here. Is he still here? Yeah, I always blame Ryan. Anyway. He has a go at me sometimes. He says, I should pick a list. Well, I've picked a list, Ryan. Oh, well, if it's a plan, it all worked out for you then, didn't it? Just be happy, Ryan. I have set myself a list. Until they get a points update, which they might do. Yeah, that's it. Everyone blame Ryan. Heist him. Please, go heist Ryan. Or still, whatever it is. Go and steal stuff from him. Don't think he's got many. Yeah. Go and ask Dalton. He's probably a good place to get it. Hello there, James. Yes, it is. It's nice to see him flying aces. I don't think he's flown aces for a long time. He's been flying the Sinker Swarm at the moment, and Resistance Beef, as it were, which is just Finn with friends. Oh yeah, Sinker's an ace. Sinker is absolutely an ace. Love Sinker. So I just love Clone Wars. I just love it. I'm so happy we have Clone Wars in this game now. It has made my day. Really, really has. I just can't wait for them to bring out the Tri-Drone. If that ever comes out, that'd be great. Or... oh, what's the other one? The Droid Gunship, that'd be cool. Or the Republic Gunship. Oh, if that actually came out, I'd be so happy. I don't know how that would work though, because it's got so many guns on it. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I agree. I agree about Finn. Finn is horrible. What? 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 Who voted me in? Who's the crazy guy who voted? Who's the crazy guy who did that? Well, well, I'm a bit, wow. I'm a little bit touched by that. Don't say anything. Oh snap, the word is out. I've not even looked at it. I'll have to have a look when I get home. Oh, I'd like to know who nominated me. I wouldn't say that. I've had a very good year so far. I have had a very good year with X-Wing. I'm not going to lie. Since coming back to 2.0. That one weekend was absolutely mad of getting coming second in the hyperspace trial, getting my invitation, and then the next day going with Fishy. Yeah, I was going with Fishy to do the team event, and we came third. You know, that was a mad weekend. But you know, it's great. I mean, since then, I have struggled a little bit with lists, but I think I've actually found a list I really, really like now. And I'm not gonna batter the Sinker Swarm. The Sinker Swarm has done me well, and I'm not gonna lie, that list has done me so well. But I didn't want to get bored of it. But now I've got a list that I really like. Yeah, I don't quite know what to say to that one, Fishy. There's something to be said about your years and my years. There's something to be said about it, but I ain't going to. Was it you, James? Were you the one who nominated me? Did you nominate me? If you did, I love you. Ah, so many points. So many posts. Maybe. Okay. Maybe. If you did, thank you. I'm a bit tearful at the moment. I'm crying again like I did last weekend. Miles, you're just jealous. And also, me and James already had a room, so you know, we've already been there. We got the t-shirts. Yeah, yeah, ooh, that's a good idea, yeah. Yeah, Vivek is a very good player. Not gonna lie, very good. Very good with aces. Very good with his ace lists. Be nice to see him play against one of these two, if I'm honest, to see who would come off better. post, James? I can't see it. I can't see it anywhere. If I knew where the nominations was, I'd actually have a look. Yes, Ryan, I agree with you. They really do. Not just in their playing, but the way in which they approach the table, they approach the game. It's great seeing that for people of that age, and the attitude they have towards it is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know, if I'm going to say if again. I don't know how many times I said if now. But they definitely put a lot of players to shame, a lot of adults to shame. Well, we don't know if we're doing it next year. There's talks of it. We might well be. Oh yeah, it's going to be a fun reveal. I don't know if we are or not. We're talking about it. Don't know what the plan is. We'll just see what happens. Wow! Kev out of hand. And not so good out of... Uh-oh. Careful. James is here. Get ready for the bad jokes.
Oh, do you know what?
Uh-oh, here comes a bad joke.
Oh, what is it? No, I do have one for you. I might have to get my phone, you see. Oh, what is it?
Oh, he's leaving us in suspense here.
Hold on. I'm going to make these brews. Don't worry, I won't let you down.
Oh, good. Because everyone else has let me down, so I'm here by myself.
I'll get some.
You're welcome. Oh, Vivek's here. Oh, damn, you should have heard what I was saying earlier, Vivek.
Should he be in bed? He's got school tomorrow, isn't
Yeah, he's got kindergarten. Kindergarten tomorrow for Vivek. It's just joking, Vivek, don't worry. We know you're only 12. Yeah, quite possibly Tim. Yeah, quite possibly. Tim's got it.
Kev's not happy about his dice.
No, we could hear Kev was not happy about his dice whatsoever. When his Duchess died, you could tell he wasn't happy. Are you in tomorrow, James?
I am.
You are? From 4. Rattler, what time are you coming down at, roughly? Because the shop opens at 1. What time are you roughly going to be about? Well, unfortunately, James, as I was saying, there's not many people about, and these two offered, but they had the same list, I'm afraid.
What's that?
The mirror match. Yeah, I know. I think they're actually the last 2 X-Wing players in the building, apart from me. So it is what it is. But at least you're getting the games. At least you've had 2 games tonight, everyone. We'll try and get something nice for you next week, okay? I promise. I promise, James. Is Rattler even still here? Rattler! Oh, yes. Please do. Please do, look. Come down again. Come down so we can have a game. And, you know, we can get some practice in for Worlds. Turns out, I mean, what we're going to do is we're going to go drinking to practice for Worlds. Like we did last time. At Nationals. Yeah, it's a... Kev is saying his dice hasn't been great, but it doesn't help that Tim gave Kev the initiative, which has really played into Tim's hand, because after all, it's aces at the end of the day. You know, you want to give your opponent the initiative so you can see where they're going and outmaneuver them. But it's a very tough ask. I mean, he could still do it. You know, he's just got to hope that. Just got to hope that his Vader slot lives and Tim's Vader dies. That's all we can hope for. Kev's dice are never great. No, they never are. They never are at the moment. They're never... yeah, they're never good at the moment. Oh, that looks like Blank City. Spin horse. Is it alive? Is it alive? There's two. Rest of blanks. Yeah, I think both Vaders die at this point. Oh, we got a joke! James has got a joke! I'm so happy! Go on then.
So 3 guys are on a boat with 4 cigarettes, but nothing to light them with. So they throw 1 cigarette overboard, and the boat becomes a cigarette lighter.
Well, thank you for that, James. Thank you for that. Wow. He's already gone, guys. He's already gone. The joke's gone. Oh, is that a dead Vader? Yeah, yeah. So, oh, okay. Like I said, this just changed the game a little bit. This really does. Kev could actually come back and win this. Not gonna lie, he could actually come back and win this. I swear that's Alexander. I thought he said he was going. Ali, I thought you were going. You could have sat here with me. See, Alessandro is out there actually watching the game. He said he was going 5 minutes ago. He's now still here. So he could have sat with me. We could have listened to him and just laughed at him. Really. He won't come in. Right, okay. Right, I'll go see. Ali, the internet demands you come in here. The internet demands it. Shush! Continue your game, sir! The internet has demanded that you come in here.
The internet.
Well, to be fair, it was only fishy, so...
That's fine.
Here he is! Here he is, everyone!
Hello.
How are you today, then?
Not too bad, thanks.
What have you been flying recently?
The list, the team.
The list of
is
Tim's...
flying.
Oh, you mean... like I said earlier...
You mean
Tim's
my
list.
list? Yeah.
Is it
my
your list, or is it Tim's
yeah.
list?
No, it's mine.
It's definitely yours.
It's definitely mine.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah. So like quite entertaining game.
is it?
Yeah, yeah.
It is, to be fair. We've been talking about it.
Yeah.
Kev's dice haven't been great, have they?
No, actually they've been like I mean lucky and unlucky from both sides. So
Lucky, unlucky. Yeah, I mean, his son's dying. Kev's son's
yeah, yeah.
dying.
I missed
Tim's
the first
over there.
part of the game, so I don't really know what happened in the first probably 20 minutes,
Well,
30 minutes.
Duchess went onto a rock and then got shot by. She went onto a rock, lost what was it? Lost her health, and then Sunset shot her. She blanked out and died. That was the end of Duchess. First round of engagement. She
Lovely.
died.
Still open, by the way. Kev is not like behind the
If-
last
well,
behind. He's like
If his Vader had
Looking
one more
points.
health, I'd feel a little bit happier.
Hmm.
But at the moment, saying that, Suntier has got no actions.
Yeah.
But if Kev gets in the bullseye, he's still going to get his focus. So it's still, still going. 2 forward here should kill Suntier.
one forward.
1 forward. Oh, yeah, I forget they have a 1 forward. Still, 1 forward kill him.
Barra run away, out of sight.
Oh yes, barrel roll, definitely.
He
What's-
may be able to get in range 1, but rolling out of arc, but I don't really know.
Would he not be in range for Duchess though?
Better Duchess at range 3 than Sunter at range 1. Even if there's no mods.
That's true. That is true. So you could have gave me a lift home tonight then.
That's fine.
I bet they send a message then. No, what a joke. I know it's out of your way. Because you've got to go the opposite direction, haven't you? To give me a lift home. That's fine. Don't worry.
Where are you going home?
I'm not going home now. I'm doing this. Go home after this.
Who's Mr. Standard?
Mr. Standard? I'm not going to tell you that information.
Who is?
It's copyright. Well, it's not copyright. I can't think of the word, guys. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like information something.
Yeah, even the Grand Inquisitor is good too with sense. It's good too, but I prefer Fel just for the PS. PS6 is better than 5, definitely, especially in this meta.
That's the word. Thank you, Ryan. I knew you. See, even though you're not here to help, you're still able to help me out. Yeah, privileged information. They're all good ones. Ryan beat you first though, so it's fine. My broski beat you to it. I don't think Ali could lift you, Kai. His arms are too small. He probably could lift me, but just not with his arms. Yeah, I think James having internet problems. He's posted it twice now.
Who's James?
James, it's Mr. Finlayson.
Oh, James Finley.
I believe. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm not in here that enough now.
No.
Oh, looks like. Ooh.
Creed. No,
I find sense helps me decide whether to.
only 3 natural could save. Is that?
Rest in. Oh, so close though. So close. And now Duchess kills Vader. That'd be funny. Duchess kills Vader. That's what's going to happen. Vader runs away and regens. Oh wait.
Range 3.
Range 3, but he's got no mods.
Vader.
Yeah, Vader's got no mods.
Oh my god.
He's got no mods. So this could be. So this is now Kev doing what Kev does, and he has to rely on his dice.
2 crits.
2 crits. He's got to get 2 dodges, or he's dead. Blank City, and that's
the
it.
one evade.
Well, he's got no force. He's got nothing now. So he might have. I wasn't really paying attention, to be fair. I was busy heckling Alexander. Shouldn't Kev have used Vader's linked action to have focus plus barrel roll? Quite possibly.
Doesn't really change. He just rolled one single focus.
Yeah, he
So
rolled one. It
really
doesn't matter. He
matter
rolled.
at the end of this game.
I mean, if you had the force, it still wouldn't have mattered in that case. Kev was doing what he needed to do, which was he was relying on his dice, and Kev doesn't like his dice. So, which we all don't like our dice. But that was our last game. You've had your 2 games tonight.
Last game of the night.
Last game of the night. Yep. You had me flying first.
With
Against
your
Jags.
bullshit list.
What do you mean?
That disgusting abomination with 4
It's
non-techs.
not my fault that it all fits in the list. It's not my fault that was the most optimal build I could do with it.
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
It might be, but I actually enjoyed
We'll
flying it though.
see.
I enjoyed
But
flying
there will
it.
be like the emergency nerf, like for the Upsilon, for the first of the Upsilon, in a couple of days, as soon as they
No.
will realize.
So, well, I've not seen any streams lately. Unless anyone knows of any streams, I've actually put the Nantex on the table yet. I've not seen any streams that have put them
With
on.
the Nantex, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
when it was.
It was released last week. So there was nothing this weekend. I didn't see any this weekend from streams. Unless anyone knows.
They're still not legal for the main tournament, for the big tournament, main event.
That's probably why we've
Yeah.
not seen them then. That's probably why.
Yeah, because this weekend they won't be legal at the Italian national.
No, I was saying that we had a practice day where you kind of just clobbered me with everything. But I was saying that your list / Tim's list / net listed. It started struggling the more ships that was on the table with it.
Yeah, so
But again, you've only got 3 ships. If you're facing 6 ships, they're outnumbering you 2-1, so they can be all over the place, and it makes you struggle a little bit more. Kev need gold dice. He could get some gold dice, but they're not that great, to be fair, if I'm honest. Kev needs to get some corset dice. That's what he needs to do. Everyone needs to get some corset dice. If you haven't already got corset dice, get some. And if you haven't got corset dice, why not? So the only big event you've got coming up is Italian Nationals.
oh yeah.
That's the only big event you're going to.
No,
'Cause you're
I
not-
mean this week I'm gonna go to the Italian nationals.
Is it this weekend?
Yeah, Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah, this Saturday. And then that's gonna be like it's gonna restart the season of the second part of the trials, the regionals, how
Yeah.
do you wanna call them?
Hyperspace Trials. The
Yeah.
sign back up.
That's it.
Yes. So hopefully, we're going to be getting a lot of tournaments again coming up soon.
Yeah.
We've got Worlds. You're not going Worlds, though, are you?
No, no.
No, you're not going
Too
to Worlds.
expensive. Too
Yeah,
expensive.
it's
Way
just
too
a-
expensive. Unless I'm gonna win the Italian nationals, I won't be able to go.
Oh, do you know what? That'd be hilarious.
Worlds.
Well, you've already got your invite, haven't you?
Yeah.
So if you go and win the Italian Nationals,
Yeah, but I have my invite, but I should pay for the travel and for the accommodation.
no, because if you win the Nationals,
Yeah, I'm gonna have like free accommodation.
you get free
and
accommodation, free fight. So it's actually then worth it, isn't it?
Yeah. I have
have-
days off too, so.
Have 2 go. Yeah, you could be the new Fishy. You get 2 chances now. So that's your last big event for the year then, the
Or
Nationals.
Luke saying that national he pays just the flights. Yeah, it's fine. I mean,
yes, but
the
it's-
main cost is the flight, so the accommodation is not super expensive.
But it's still something less to pay for, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still like
it's just 600 quid less. So
yeah,
It's a
it's,
good
it's
deal.
less. It's that 600 quid less that you can. That 600 quid can go on your accommodation
yeah, exactly.
instead of your
It's
flight.
pretty much.
But because you've got to pay for your accommodation and your flight,
Yeah.
it's
It's basically, I mean, going to the Worlds, if you have to pay everything, it costs you pretty much like going to 3/4 System Open in Europe, obviously System Open. So
Well,
means
do you know how much it's costed me just to go down and stay there for the week?
no
1,300.
1,300,
1,300.
1,300,
Yeah, it's costing me 1,300.
just like mental.
Yes, but I'm staying in a place that's got a hot tub and a jacuzzi and a swimming pool.
I know it's fine.
So I ain't
I'm
really
not
gonna
saying
go
what-
play. I'm gonna go play have a long day of X-wing and then I'm gonna jump in the pool and get a martini. Don't know why
I
martini.
mean, when I check like the flights, I mean, flights and accommodation, the less that you can spend was like at around 800-900, something like that.
Well, when I was booking the hotel, it was actually cheaper to stay for longer. So if I actually stayed for 10 days, it would have only costed me £300.
More
No, for less.
for less.
If I stayed for like 10 days or nearly 2 weeks, it actually would have cost me less money than staying. Yeah, that's what I don't get how it worked out.
Makes no sense at all.
Well,
But, yeah.
because I'm staying from the Wednesday to the Tuesday, and that's £800. If I'd done it the day before, it was £100 less. So each day was like £100 less. It was really weird.
Yeah.
The longer I stayed away. Yes, we're going to be snuggling. We know we're going to be snuggling because we're going to be so drunk. Yeah. And also, what happens at Worlds stays at Worlds. Like Nationals. What happens at Nationals stays at Nationals. Remember? So, you're going to be doing the Veterans Tournament. You got a key? You got a coin?
Of course, I won.
What do you mean, of course? Look at that, how confident. Of course, I've got a key.
Of course, I won a tournament.
You won a tournament?
Yes.
So, you're going to be doing the Veterans Tournament then?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Definitely. If we would manage to have a date, yeah.
I think we were talking, it was going to be in the November tournament, the 2 weeks in November. That was the talk. Whether or not it's been set or not, don't think so. I know we have got an October tournament coming up, which is for everyone who is
Not
going to Worlds or is wanting to play some of the guys who are going to Worlds. So we've got the double of that. Tickets are up for sale on that already. I think there's still quite a few tickets left. But be quick, they do sell out quite quick. Very quickly they sell out.
The October ones. It's weird.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, it's fine. It's reasonable.
I don't know what he's on about. What are you talking about?
The ticket.
The tickets?
Sell like fast. It's
Oh,
reasonable.
they sell so quick. So if you haven't got your ticket, get your ticket. I sometimes buy both tickets. And
I
then
think that I have already my ticket, so
yeah.
it's cool. You
Well,
have the chance to play against me.
Yeah, you get to play against the angry Italian. Not the Italian stallion, because of a problem he's recently had, which I'm not going to say on the internet because everyone knows it in its store already. But you get to play against the angry Italian. And I think there's quite a few other people going down as well, aren't there, for it? A lot. I know Sim's going to be down, I believe.
Yeah, probably.
Kev, Rasta. Everybody's going Worlds. I think most of the people who are going Worlds are going to be down there.
What's that?
Oh, does it? Oh, I'm sorry. It clashes with his tournament. With what?
It's gonna be
Which
the
is fine.
second week of October.
I think it is. I think it's the second week. I think I'm working for one the Saturday. But I'll be down for the Sunday at least.
You gonna
Or
play or you gonna stream?
I think I probably should play for the Sunday.
Cool.
If I had both off, I would stream for one, have the other one off. But I think it'd be better to. Yeah. Oh, bye, Fishy. I'll hopefully
See you, Fishy.
See you for the double. Adios. Dash Vidania. Jincho Jen. What, I was watching Woman in Men in Tights last night. I had to do it. Great film, by the way. Do you know what? We should do that as a Warlords thing one time. Just all dress up in tights and then we can all sing the Men in Tights song.
What is Alpha Games?
Wait, it's the Saturday of the talk double.
Yeah, what is Alpha Games?
I don't know. Where's Alpha Games? Haven't we been there? I'm sure we've been there.
Probably. I have no idea.
Saying that, at the moment, Ali just sends me a message and goes, "Hey, we go to this tournament, yeah?" And I go, "Yeah." "You stay at mine. We go in the morning, yeah?" And I'm not even joking. That's what the message actually sounds like when I read it. He says another word, but I'm not going to say the other word. But it's just
We cannot say the other
we
word.
cannot say the other word. But it's literally, "Oi, we go to tournament. You stay at mine. We go." Basically, what he says.
And it works.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it does work. It really does. It really does work. And then he kindly lets me come and stay at his, and his really nice bed. Not his bed. Well, it is his bed, but it's a separate bed. Just to clarify, because then it'd be really awkward with me, him, and his girlfriend, who doesn't exist. Because she actually said I could say that she doesn't exist. So, because I had to explain to people saying, "Why has Ali got dresses in his room?" I was like, "They're his girlfriends." Apparently not, they're Ali's. I'll tell you what, some of those heels you've got are really big. I'm not going to lie. They still only make you, what, 3 feet something? No, with those heels. No. They don't increase your height that much.
No.
No. But he has got a very comfortable bed. His spare bed's really comfortable. Not even going to lie. I love going around it because it's like a king... Is it king size?
Yeah.
So he has a king-size spare bed. Of all the things to have spare, I've got a spare king-size. So I just sleep on that. It's great. So, yeah. Well, I think it's going to be an early night tonight, guys. I'm afraid. Because I've got to go home.
I've got to go home.
You've got to go home. We're not going home together. We save that for the weekends. We save that for the weekends. We save it for Fishy, me and Fishy sometimes. So, I'm gonna do some stuff. I believe. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. See if I do this.
I have no idea what you're doing.
Do you know what? I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, tune in on Monday for Rasta and Ash, because I think Ash is actually making an appearance. That'd be weird, won't it? And then obviously we'll have Fly Casual on Tuesday. And that'll be it. So, see you all guys soon. Take it easy.
See ya.
See you later. Bye, everyone. We love you all. I love you more.
I don't.
Why do you have to go say that? Why? Just why? Right. Fly Casual, guys. See you next time.